All right, we're gonna cook a whole hog today. We're gonna start out with a ham right here. We're gonna Cajun inject it. You're gonna get in there real good. Not too many holes in the meat, but you want to move it around and get that injection all around in there. Everywhere you get some injection inside of the meat is gonna be tender and juicy when you get done cooking. So you wanna get as much inside of there as you can with few holes. Once you're done with that, completely cover it with seasoning all the way around both sides. We got the ribs right here. Peel off the film, cover them with seasoning all around, trim the fat. Now we're gonna move to the shoulders. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna Cajun inject right here. I like to put it in a little bowl, makes it easier to suck out there with the syringe. Try not to push all the way through the shoulders. They're kind of thin. They don't have nearly as much meat. So you're gonna try and move it around and get it in there without squirting it out the other side. Cover them with seasoning. You can use different seasoning on different ones. Then we're going to take all of it and put it in the smoker at one time. It wasn't a real big pig, so I can put all of it in there. And I got some pecan chips from my ranch to smoke it with. And there we go. We're going to take those back straps and the inner tenderloins and chop them up and throw them in some marinade right here. We're going to do something different with them. Now, this is what it looks like when we're done. This is probably about, I think it's between like 5 and 8 hours later. Right here, it's cooked basically to perfection at that time point. You can see the inside of the meat right here. Tender, juicy. It's got that little bit of pink look to it. Here's the ribs right here. You can see they're not nearly as meaty as like a farm pig, but I really like them still. But they are pretty fatty. Make sure you get all that fat off. Here's what our hams and shoulders look like. Right here we have some of the meat chopped up and deboned. It pairs well with barbecue sauce or country bobs. Now back to our tenderloins and back straps. We're going to throw them in with some vegetables. Make a little Asian stir fry here with some garlic. That's what it's going to kind of look like right there while it's cooking. And it's going to turn out melt in your mouth goodness, folks. I just like to do that with the little better parts of meat there. Turn out really well in the Asian stir fry with pork. I also like to take the big pieces and put them in grocery bags and freeze them so I can thaw them out later and they're already cooked and ready to go. And as you can see here, my pet geese and my pet turkeys really like the trimmings off the hog that I cut off before I cook them and stuff. I don't want anything to go to waste, so I throw it out there for them. If there was anything that they didn't want, then it would turn to fertilizer for the sheep and stuff like that as well. So nothing's wasted at all. And there is how you cook an entire wild hog. Please like and subscribe, folks.